state our objectives. So this one is pretty loaded. And this one will be probably over a course of time, some days or something. Determine the central idea of the text. So first, if they're reading Most Dangerous Game, they would say, you would say, students will determine central idea of the text. You will model how to do that, and then they will practice how to do that. And then you might move into analysis of it. That will be maybe your next day's objective. And then you maybe move into how it develops over time, identifying those specific details, and then providing an objective summary. That's another task. That's writing. That's when your writing standards are actually coming into play, which are located right over on the side. Okay? Any questions about that? No. Very clear? So we want to be cohesive that way. We want to be clear, cohesive, and so we want to use the...
Or students creating their own individual products. Is up to us, or how we want to do that, or if we want to create like a class set, we can use that along with our standards-based bulletin board as a display. Moving down from there to the key concepts, one of the annotations that Dr. Gant made and that I made too was to use these key concepts as our word wall vocabulary. And so while we're reading the 3 short stories, we can constantly refer to the stories and different aspects of them in regards to the actual academic vocab. What else did I have on here? Oh, the student outcomes, instead, so we can put all these in as grade book sections, so everything we do, the activities and things we have students making and creating, using our vocab and our questions as guides, then we put that into the grade book, and so that way it really reflects what the kids are doing around the standards. So it's really specific for the parents and for the kids themselves.
So instead of putting participation, we could put collaborative discussion. So that really communicates and it's aligned. So we want to really be thoughtful about that.
It's all in the language.
Yeah.
The last thing that I added up here, just as an extra resource, I have at home a close reading article for students that's actually about close reading, and I have to find that and then I can share it on our...
What an excellent way to get the students to understand the instructions, to have them actually annotate the instructions. Because I think last year you mentioned we found that our students don't understand the instructions. So this is an active way to practice close reading and to make sure they understand what they're supposed to do.
Absolutely.
Whole year.
In one binder?
Because students can then reference back.
Well, this is really for us
teachers.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I wanted to share with the team this website that I learned about, and I actually used it for years and then kind of got away from it. But it's called Live Binders, and it's a free Web 2.0 tool that's available online. All you have to do is sign up for a membership. And literally what it is a digital binder. So if you look on the screen, these are some sample binders that are on the site. The site has lots of samples that you can review. So these are binders just like a 3-ring binder we would buy. And it has tabs on the inside. So if we look at this one, this person created a binder on knowing your students and having positive relationships at the beginning of the school year. So once you open the binder, I don't know how to minimize this. You can create tabs, and you can create your tabs across the top or you can create them down the side. But just like you would put paper tabs in a 3-ring binder, you can create these tabs for whatever topic your binder contains. And it can be websites or it can be digital copies of documents. And the beauty of it is, I had to do it in my graduate program, the beauty of it is that when you come back to it again, it's all right there. And you don't have to spend time searching through your computer, as I do all the time, or searching through your file cabinet, trying to figure out what you filed it under, because you put everything in this one location.
And we're saving paper.
And we're saving paper. And I was thinking, my thought process was that we could make these binders for each one of our 4 units, and then make it public to us. There's an access code you can create so that you can make it public to everybody in the world, or you can make private binders that have an access code so you can give it to whoever you want. So I was thinking that we would create our binders and make it private, but we would all have the code so that we could access those resources whenever we want. So I just created one this summer for, let's see, okay, this one is just about educational leadership. So see how I put the tabs across the top? So here are my tabs for the binder across the top. And so each tab, here are the documents contained under the tab. So the overall binder is about educational leadership. But if you go to differentiation, which is one of my tabs, all of these are websites and documents related to differentiation.
Nice.
Can you label those documents, or because I know you save some stuff, like it just gives it a title? Can you rename the document, or?
You can rename it. I see what you're saying. It took me a minute to. Yeah, you can rename the document. You don't have to keep the natural name of it. You can rename it to something that's more accessible for you. Yeah. So we have a couple of options, and I wanted to know you guys' opinion. We can make one binder that's called 9th grade RELA and have the tabs be the quarters, or we can create one for each quarter. So we can have first quarter binder, second quarter binder.
I think it would be more easy if we had like one binder with the tabs under for different quarters. That way we know, like, if we need something for argument, if we need something for a narrative, where they are, we can just do like they'd be more organized.
You just click start a blank. Once you have your login, you just create a blank binder. So what do we want to call our binder?
9th grade.
We want to say Wise High School.
English.
English. English 9th. Okay, RELA 9. We got to say something awesome about us.